Elle Cam'béal stared deep into her mother's widened gaze. In the lady's solar, they'd been mending shirts for her father's warriors. But the linhas and threaded needles dropped to their laps, forgotten now. "What was that?" Elle asked, fear prickling along the nape of her neck. Every hair on her arms and the back of her neck stood on end. Her mother, Lady Elle Cam'béal, swallowed, eyes flying toward Elle's younger brother Eric, who appeared quite engrossed in the text his tutor had left him to study. "A horn," her mother finally answered. She blinked, her mouth opening and closing, her gaze shifting toward the window and then back to her children. "I heard it." Elle stood, walking toward the window, but her mother's hurried steps followed her. Her fingers reached out, grasping Elle's arm, stilling her. Amma's face had paled, her fingertips cold against Elle's skin. "Do not go to the window, Elle. You must listen to me. Stay away from the window. Take your brother. Hide him." "Hide him?" Elle shook her head in confusion. "Mamma, please, tell me what is happening." "They have come for me. For ye." The ominous words sent a shiver of dread up Elle's spine. "Who? Who has come?" Panic seized Elle, constricting her chest. The two maids who'd been in the chamber with them also dropped their sewing, their hands clasped in fear. Lady Amma was a great warrior. If she was scared, that meant they truly did have much to fear. Eric set down his leather-bound text, his young eyes studying them in their sudden dread. "What's going on?" "Eric, you must go with Elle. The two of you need to hide. I will tell them—" But her mother's voice trailed off as she licked at her dry lips, her hands wringing before her. "I will tell them that you've married, Elle, and that Eric is fostering out, that you're both gone away from here." "What?" Elle fisted her hands at her sides, wanting to grab her mother by the shoulders, give her a shake, and demand to know what was happening. Married? Aye, she was of marriageable age, and Eric was certainly of an age to foster. But why should they have to lie? Who was coming? Who could be so dangerous? The horn sounded again, an eerie moan that filled every corner, brought to life every shadow. The sound sank into Elle's bones, vibrating her insides and making her knees go weak. "I know that sound," Eric said. "That is the horns of your family, is it not, Mamma?" Her family. Vikings.